Now, WWE games are well known for their funny and silly glitches, but we aren't here to talk about those today. We're going to discuss the worst of the worst, the ones that completely broke your game. And we can't talk about glitches that completely broke WWE games without talking about WWE 2K20 first, because that game actually managed to have two known glitches that were not just some minor inconvenience. These two glitches literally destroyed the game and made WWE 2K20 unplayable. But let's be honest, these glitches were likely to do us a favor by saying stop playing this and get as far away from WWE 2K20 as possible. So the first glitch is one that happened to us personally a few years ago when WWE 2K20 was in its worst possible pre-patch state. WWE 2K20 was loaded up, but not everything decided to load up on this occasion as the menu was completely deleted. Yes, everything was gone and the only thing you could see was the background video playing on the menu screen. The Fiend screenshot whilst this no menu glitch was happening was quite fitting, I must say. So with no menu you could literally do nothing at all. WWE 2K20 was somehow even more useless than it already was, which is an amazing achievement when you really think about it. Eventually the menu would return, yay I suppose, and it was back to not playing WWE 2K20 at all. Losing a menu is bad enough, but what about not being able to play WWE 2K20 on New Year's Day 2020? Sounds like something we've just made up, but no. WWE 2K20 managed to somehow completely malfunction when the clock ticked to 12 AM on January the 1st, 2020. Upon opening the game past that date, trying to play any modes that had online functionality would cause the game to crash, so career mode, unplayable. 2K Originals, which just at the time had a new DLC drop, unplayable. Online, unplayable. Community creations, you can't access it. It was a complete and utter disaster. So bad in fact that the players had to create their own temporary fix by getting in a time machine and setting their console clocks back to being in 2019 because WWE 2K20 just simply couldn't recognize 2020 at all. Imagine at the time thinking ahead that WWE 2K20 was going towards having a better 2020 with the fixes incoming, then being hit with a big nope on the very first day of the year. You just couldn't make up a worse scenario than that for WWE 2K20. And whilst that was terrible, the next glitch in this video is by far the worst glitch to ever be in a WWE game by far. Pretty much everyone loves WWF No Mercy. It was the final Aki game on the N64, and what a send-off it was. The gameplay was great, the career mode had so much replayability, there was many unlockables you could get from completing certain modes or paying for them in the in-game shop, and the creation options and edit options for wrestlers allowed us to not only keep the wrestlers up to date, but also create some pretty decent created wrestlers for the time. Now imagine having all of that career mode progression, unlockables and created edited wrestlers on your save file, and one day you wake up, turn on your N64 and it's all gone. That's what happened with the infamous No Mercy save glitch that plagued the first run of cartridges. It was such a widespread issue that THQ first responded by asking players to reset the cartridge to factory defaults and play through the game again before reporting problems. Yeah, that was helpful advice from THQ. I'm going to guess that you won't all be surprised when I tell you that it didn't work at all, and now people had their save datas completely wiped from existence again. THQ took the matter more seriously after further reports and began a recall program for the defective cartridges. And for anyone wondering, those fixed cartridges are incredibly expensive and much rarer than the original cartridges. Now the rest of the glitches in this video are not delete your entire save bad, but imagine having the entire online mode deleted. Well, that's what happened when WWE 12 launched back in 2011. The online servers for community creations were busted, meaning you wouldn't be able to make use of the popular feature to download characters, stories, and arenas through the brand new and majorly hyped Create an Arena mode. As you can imagine, players were furious about this, and the issues took what felt like forever to be fixed. It was so bad in fact that THQ offered a free Masked Kane DLC as an apology for the issues with the online servers. Wouldn't it have been hilarious if the free DLC hit a glitch as well? Wait, it did. On the Xbox 360, the free DLC was actually accidentally charging players due to a glitch, with all affected players being refunded for this glitch. You'd have thought after WWE 12's big glitch that THQ would have got it right in their next game, WWE 13, right? Right? Unfortunately not, because whilst the online was in a working state for WWE 13, there was a much bigger issue that plagued WWE 13, and it's still an issue to this very day. It was never fixed. And that issue is the infamous 2-count glitch. For those unaware of the dreaded 2-count glitch, normally, as a match progresses in WWE games, you'd go from getting 1 counts to 2 counts until eventually getting the 3 count and the win. For whatever reason, WWE 13 just didn't seem to like 2 counts and skip the process, either going straight to the 3 count or the AI kicking out at 1, even though you've done a ton of damage. This glitch completely ruined matches in WWE 13, as the lack of 2-count kickouts caused matches to become predictable and lose the drama of a WWE match. It was either you kick out at 1, which completely kills that immersion of a progressing WWE match, or you'd hear the 2 count and know you've got the 3 count to win the match, as 2-count kickouts are impossible like 99% of the time. Unfortunately, due to the glitch not being fixed, WWE 13 will forever have a stained legacy despite being an awesome game. However, WWE 13 wasn't the only WWE game to leave a game-breaking glitch within the game forever. WWE 2K17 also has a glitch that still happens to this day. And how do we know this issue is still happening? Because it literally happened to us recently. In WWE 2K17's My Career mode, the entire objective is to basically complete goals to impress Paul Heyman enough that you gain his interest and potentially become a Paul Heyman guy. It's not easy at all, it's super grindy and would have taken you hours to get to the moment where you're face to face with Paul Heyman in the ring, as you make the choice to either become a Paul Heyman guy or refuse the offer. So as pretty much all of us did, we accepted the offer, became the new Paul Heyman guy, and just as the cutscene ends, boom, game crashes. Oh, no worries, it was likely just a one-time rare crash, let's do it again, that's fine. We all likely thought, but no, it would happen again, and again, and again. For many, this was the very moment WWE 2K17's My Career mode would come to an end, as it was never patched, and some players likely said, forget this, I'm done. For those who searched around for a fix, well, they had better luck, as someone managed to find out that the error is related to whether you are online or not. So you'd have to disconnect, boot up the game, play through the scene, and weirdly enough there's no more crashing. Log back in, and it's like there was never a crashing glitch at all. It's a shame that it never got fixed, but it's a good thing that this next glitch did get fixed. Remember how we discussed the No Mercy glitch that deleted everything? Well, WWE 2K16 decided to be nostalgic about that glitch and had its own not as bad but still quite bad version of it. If you downloaded the Future Stars DLC, well, you would have expected to get some new characters added to your game, characters who could also add to the universe mode. Except, downloading this DLC deleted your entire universe mode save. It was such a game-breaking glitch that 2K had to literally say please do not download the new DLC yet, as players were reporting their WWE 2K16 universes had gone to game save heaven to meet up with their No Mercy saves from years prior. At least this issue was fixed, unlike the previous two mentioned. The next glitch and final glitch in this video is one that we don't even know if it was ever fixed or not. The next glitch can be found in WWE 2K18's My Career mode, and if you somehow managed to complete the entire mode, then you had a chance of encountering a glitch that would have put an earlier than expected end to your career. When you do complete the mode, you'll have the option to talk to Matt Bloom backstage, aka Albert, who would have a side quest for you that involves managing an NXT superstar on tonight's show. You'll see the opponent entering the ring, and just as you think you're about to get the NXT wrestler's entrance with you by his side, nothing happens. The camera just awkwardly stays on the opponent, and no one makes their entrance. And if you think exiting the game and booting it back up would work, no, not at all. Autosave has made sure that that isn't an option as well, and it'll keep reloading the same match over and over and over again. From what we could see online, the theory was that the mystery superstar was supposed to be a friend's career character invading my career. Remember when that was the thing? But if you either didn't have My Career Invasion turned on or had no friends with the WWE 2K18 character, or you just had no friends, then this is why you'd have no one to manage. Currently, we don't know if it was fixed, but we'd like to know in the comments if it was. And that was 8 of the worst WWE games glitches ever. See you all in the next video.